This week, we are chasing down the absolute best visual payoffs on the coast of Maine,
navigating a few questionable footwear choices,
and tracking down the birthplace of the modern donut hole.
We are officially launching our brand new series, Buoys the Banjos, as we head south and west.
Assuming the rig actually stays together long enough for us to leave.
Bacon on the griddle this morning, and I'm about to put the pancakes on. Ooh, yummy. I am looking for, oh, there they are, pictures of the puffins. And we're going to identify the puffins. Rare Atlantic puffin. What? Yay! New lifer! We ate the chowder in Massachusetts. And we did...
Eat a lobster roll in Maine. And...
Hey,
bingo!
Woo! Yay!
Yay! Alright guys, it's time to replace the filters for our reverse osmosis system.
I think Mike just said, get the chocks! I'm getting the chocks. Well, maybe. That one I may have to come back for. Nice and slow. We kind of forced that S-turn on ourselves, but this is the best way for us to get to the dump station from our camp spot. So we're gonna go hashtag let her rip. So Riley tends to get a little anxious when I'm capturing footage of us leaving the campsite.
We're not leaving Mama. We're not leaving Mama.
And she starts whining and getting all distraught and everything, and I just made myself kind of crack up because I told her, don't worry, that's not the way we roll. Mama's never going to get left behind, primarily because Dad would have no idea where he's going.
No Mama's left behind. We're going to the Swell Megunticook RV Resort.
He's showing off for y'all now. He's just showing off.
That I am.
So guys, if you've been watching our recent vlog videos, you know that we have been doing a mini-series called Miami to Maine. And we had so much fun on our way all the way up the East Coast, and now we're heading a little bit south and a whole lot west. So for this next series, I'm proud to present, we're calling it, oh wait, now I lost it. Buoys the Banjos, that's it. I'd forgotten what we were gonna call it. I love that though. Buoys the Banjos. So that kind of gives you an idea of where we're headed, maybe, potentially. I mean, I said south and west, but not that far west.
We're headed back down the coast now, and we are gonna leave Maine here soon. We've packed our bags. We've had all the lobster rolls we can handle.
No, we're gonna get at least one more before we leave.
At least one more? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
At least one more. And most importantly, we remembered to get the chocks.
We did get the chocks. Oh, this is an interesting cool bridge. This is a expensive looking bridge for a small little town.
It is. Looks like they spent all of their tax dollars right here. So we stopped and did the hashtag let her rip on the way out of the campground this morning. Mike was busy dumping the tanks, and I got busy talking to some new friends. In fact, shout out to, I'm horrible with names. Let me see if I can remember.
The Reynolds.
Yeah. And hopefully you found us and you're going to follow us on this adventure. We would love to see, leave us a comment.
Well, folks, it's been hours and hours and hours driving across the Maine. And we're almost there. We got a third of a mile left.
Yeah, and let me just point out, you just mocked the fact that we'd been in the vehicle for hours. But someone asked, did you bring any snacks? I brought sandwiches and chips.
You did?
And drinks.
You did.
And we were only in the truck for 2 hours.
It was a rough 2 hours.
620 Commercial Street on the left.
We're checking in. I'll go ahead and tell you, I guess they are not doing the lobster thing this year. Wait till I tell Michael that I found a quest. He'll be so excited. Hey, Mike.
I'm guessing this is some kind of quest. Is it? I see a lot of things on there.
Did we find the quest, or did the quest find us?
I think in this case you found the quest, love.
I went in to investigate the laundry room. That was all. That was all. And the quest found me. Tree stump in our campsite.
Day 2 of our Swell Megunticook trip took us out of the campground and straight into one of the most idyllic coastal towns in all of Maine, Camden. Walking down Main Street, you instantly notice something wild. These massive brick storefronts are actually built directly on top of bridges and right over the water. Back in 1892, a catastrophic fire swept through the town, wiping out the entire wooden business district. The town's fathers refused to quit, rebuilding the entire downtown out of fireproof brick and stone in less than a year. And that historic rebuilding left behind some pretty incredible quirks. We found this local bookstore where the architecture is so warped, the top door sits at an angle that makes you feel like the entire building is sliding right down into the harbor. After browsing the shelves, we stopped for a massive refueling at Buttermilk Kitchen, and let me tell you, the food here did not disappoint. Camden is packed with tons of local artisan shops. We did some browsing at Maine Lavender, which actually has a farm attached to it. We're going to show you that in just a second. And then we stumbled onto a fantastic local hat shop. I think I pulled off the classic coastal look, but you guys can judge my style choices in the comments. We wrapped up our town walk at Harbor Park, which features 2 historic monuments, one honoring the local heroes of Maine and a beautiful tribute to Camden's legendary Pulitzer Prize winning poet, Edna St. Vincent Millay. The real prize of this park is the vantage point. I launched our drone here and I got an amazing view of Penobscot Bay, considered one of the premier sailing capitals of the world. Camden completely lived up to the hype, but our day isn't over yet. Remember that lavender shop we found downtown? We're packing up and heading straight to the actual source. Let's head out to the lavender farm right now.
While I do a lot of research behind the scenes, sometimes it's as simple as we went into this little shop. It was a lavender shop. So I asked the question, well, where's the farm? Oh, it's about 11 miles away and they're open on Saturdays. Okay, sometimes it's just that simple. Pivot.
We are at the
Glendarragh.
Glendarragh, Lavender Farms near Rockport.
And we're on an adventure.
On our Buoys to Banjos tour.
I wish you guys could have smell-o-vision right now. It smells amazingly relaxing. Why, you may ask, are we in some little-known place in Rockport, Maine?
At a church.
It's because it's the birthplace of someone very important.
Captain Gregory.
He's the inventor of the donut hole. I like to call him Captain Munchkin because if it weren't for him, we wouldn't have Munchkins.
That's right. He invented the hole in the donut.
My favorite part. I think that's where they store all the deliciousness. And if you know anything about anything, you know that the donut hole doesn't have calories.
I think we might need a fact check.
It's discard, it's cast off, so it doesn't have any of the calories of the donut. So it's the best part.
That's right.
Now I may have to stop and get donuts on the way home because I'm hankering for donuts.
Donuts.
Or donut holes. Munchkins!
Or both.
Is this in honor of Captain Gregory?
It is.
Yum.
Day 5 was all about the big visual payoffs. We started by heading up the auto road to the summit of Mount Battie, which gave us an absolutely beautiful panoramic view of Camden Harbor and Penobscot Bay below.
glad I brought my hiking boots for this. Definitely tennis shoes. It's not like I wouldn't want to do this in flip-flops. This is me just realizing that he's in Crocs. And you said what?
I didn't know we were going to be walking along a rocky outcropping.
Did I not say Rockland Breakwater?
I didn't know that meant we're actually like walking on the rocks of a breakwater. A lot of breakwaters actually have like sidewalks. Questionable footwear aside, walking nearly a mile into the bay along that massive granite breakwater to reach the light was incredible. But after a massive day of exploring, it was time to head back to the rig and get some food.
So tonight we're doing burritos at home, and I feel like there are a couple of key ingredients that you need in order to make burritos at home and make it successful. Put it down. No. You jumped the gun. So I was gonna say, Mike. What would you say is the thing that makes a burrito delicious that you have to have in order to make the burrito delicious?
Hot sauce.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta have your favorite hot sauce.
And what is your favorite hot sauce of choice for tonight? We have quite a few.
My favorite would be the habanero from Tabasco Company, but this is a new one we got recently. We got it in Mystic Village at the Pepper Palace.
Did we?
Yeah.
I didn't remember.
We also got
that one I remember getting at Pepper Palace.
Or from Pepper Palace as well. This one we got, I think, in Mystic, and this one we got all the way back in Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
We haven't tried it yet. Well, we have tried it. We tried it there.
Yeah, we haven't tried it on burritos. I was actually going to say hot sauce. I'm going to say 2 ingredients, though. Fresh cut onions. I love fresh cut onions on burritos. You can't go wrong with that. If you like onions, if you're an onion person, I know some people aren't, but they just bring out the flavor of the burrito, makes it so delicious. So I'm super excited. You ready to dive in?
I am.
So good. Why don't we do this more often?
I don't know. We should, though.
Definitely. It's inexpensive.
Mm-hmm.
It's quick. It's delicious.
So is that scavenger hunt that you're doing, Amy, is that actually, do they have a place to send it in, or is it just for fun?
No, it says right here on it to turn it into the front desk for a prize.
I wonder if you're going to be the only one who has completed it, and you'll take away the little, kid's toy or something.
Hey, some of these are very challenging. I don't think it's just for kids.
Maybe it's for big kids.
I'm a big kid. Give me a hard time. Why?
I don't know.
Because I'm going in to claim my prize.
We're a scavenger.
I'm going to go in, get my prize. Hey, puppies, it's not a cookie. Woo. It's my prize.
Be happy. Woo.
I got to choose. It's not a cookie. So I figured I could either put this on my water bottle or I could put it in a geocache.
What?
Yeah, because it's small enough I could put it in a little geocache.
That's true. Hey guys, so once again, we are packing up to leave for our next travel day, and the patio will not lock. Thought I fixed it in the last episode, but I did not. So this is the part that's failed. As you can see, this is sticking out quite a bit. It is supposed to be fully retracted. If I go and activate the mechanism with the key, appears now it's not moving at all. Before I had to disconnect the wire and reconnect it. I'll try that. Alright, now I've disconnected the wire, reconnected it, and tried it several times. Still doesn't work.
What are we going to do?
Panic. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this out.
But first, coffee.
She's not wrong.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive.